Hello YouTube community, this is the JackieMac13 and I have returned with some more Smackdown. Shut your mouth. This week is June, 4th week on the game. However, it's actually the 21st of February today. It is a Monday, and though I said, I don't know how many videos back, that I wasn't going to be recording on Monday, I just feel really jazzed after this weekend's session with James. I really want to record a bit more, so we're just going to go ahead and play one, maybe two games. It is now 5:40, and so if this is about a 20-minute video, I'm up against Big Show, by the way, which is great. But if this is going to be a 20-minute video, that would put it at 6 o'clock. Then I'll watch it. It'll be 6:20. I could probably get 2 videos in during this time period, so that's great. DDP and Bubba Ray Dudley and Undertaker and Raven have a cage Fatal 4 escape only, which is going to be an amazing match, and that's starting the night for some reason. And then Matt Hardy versus Rikishi in the semi-final. I don't know why, but that doesn't sound like it should be. Oh well. And then I have my match against Big Show as the main event, which is also a little weird considering the matches, but whatever. Over on Raw, we have Farouk and Mark Henry versus William Regal and Undertaker. Excuse me, I keep burping for some reason, I don't know why. Undertaker's going to be in 2 matches this week. That's always fun for him. Edge ended up defeating Tahiri. So my bet is that Rikishi's going to beat Matt Hardy, and it's going to be Rikishi versus Edge. And that'll be probably Edge's match to win. And then the main event for our Raw was The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Chris Jericho versus Brock Lesnar. And The Rock ended up winning that battle royale. So, lots of cool stuff happening. On both Raw and Smackdown, you know. Not a lot of high quality matches, I wouldn't say. You know, I mean, there's quite a few matches, and I hope that the black screens don't affect me this time. Alright, so we're in Miami this time. I actually heard it for once because I decided to turn up my TV while that was happening. I generally keep it at a low level so that I can hear myself talk, and so that I don't have the chance of, you know, screwing things up when I speak. So we're going to go ahead and walk around a bit, and here we go. We found somebody already. Big Valbowski, I want to say. Yeah. So let's see. I had no real topics to talk about, and the black screen seemed to be reoccurring this episode. I hope they're not nearly as bad. I like to fight, but my main mission in life is to give dreams to all the ladies in the world. Are there any ladies out there who have trouble sleeping? Guys, sorry, girls, if you're having trouble sleeping, the Big Valbowski wishes to help, so I would pay attention if I were you. I saw a really hot babe at ringside. I have a problem sleeping. That's a really stupid thing to say. We're gonna go there. Really? Look at that face! That face was really shocked. I need to go find her. The Big Valbowski is like butter on pancakes. The ladies melt when they see me. Okay, that didn't really work. Do you ladies want a sweet dream? Hello, ladies. Freaking Big Valbowski. Am I gonna get in a match with him for some reason? I hope not. I hope there's no match. Okay, there's no match. Hey, is there anybody else over this way? Yeah. So, last time when I left off, I was going for... No, there's nobody over here. I was going for, what was it, the Cruiserweight title? So that I could have the Cruiserweight and the European Championships under my belt. Metaphorically speaking, I didn't mean for the joke to come out there, but it just so happened to work. So, we have a match against Big Show tonight, which I remarked last episode. There's nobody in here, I don't know why. There's never anybody in there. Anyway, I remarked last episode that we're facing a bunch of, like, really large dudes to go up against the Hurricane. You know, we're facing Big Show, or we should have faced Rhino earlier, but we faced Big Show. I think we faced Big Show twice now. And, you know, he's not a cruiserweight. Why am I facing people who are like 10 times what you need to be when you're a cruiserweight? Well, it's more like 4. But still, I mean, I don't understand. Sometimes game logic. That's probably WWE writers' fault there. They're, you know, like, we're gonna screw this dude over and make him face these really heavy dudes. But luckily, game physics, you know, I can lift up the Big Show in this game, whereas in the newer games I wouldn't be able to. But I mentioned it earlier, so I might as well go back and talk a little bit about it. This last Saturday, I had a recording session with James, and for those of you who have not heard about James, you haven't been watching this series long enough, I wouldn't say. Because I mentioned him at least twice, probably more, and you might not have been watching my channel long enough because I was mentioning it for like a week before it happened that we were going to plan on doing this. So please go check out those videos. It's my Black Ops, the 3 Black Ops videos, and then 2 Madden videos. We really wanted to do a full game of Madden, but we had been playing for like an hour, and it was only the first 2 quarters. It was the first half of it. And that was just too much time. We were like, you know, we want to go do some other stuff. He has a couple friends that we hung out with, and I can consider them to be my friends because, you know, I've hung out with them a couple, 3 times, and we seem to get along, so I'll consider them my friends too. And I'll give them a shout out because we might actually be playing with them this weekend if all things go according to plan. I'm going to give a shout out to Ryan and Brandon Camarena. Yayo, yeah, whatever. These guys own one of the, or they don't own, their parents own one of the best Mexican restaurants in Salisbury, La Tolteca. And if you're ever in the Salisbury, Maryland area for whatever reason, please go check out that place if you like Mexican food because it is really good. They have great food. And I'm not doing this as like a sponsored plug or anything. I really enjoy La Tolteca. If I were to choose my favorite restaurant, now I like Mexican food anyway, but if I were to choose my favorite restaurant in Salisbury, that would probably be it. Followed by Going Nuts Cafe, which is more of a classy restaurant. La Tolteca is just an average Mexican restaurant, you know, and Going Nuts Cafe is kind of like the high-end restaurant where you're gonna be paying the big bucks and you're gonna be getting, you know, a bunch of seafood dishes. And why do I keep coming here? There's absolutely nothing here. The only time I've ever come here and had fun with it is when, you know, I'm telling stories or something, and I don't feel like doing that today because I can't think of any stories to tell. Either ticket scalping, telling stories, or reading haikus. Those are about the only times in which I've ever done anything in that area. It's kind of like the pulpit, you know. Sorry, black screen happened there, and I stopped for a moment. So yeah, go check out those videos, the Black Ops and the Madden videos. I might have more of those up by the time anybody gets around to watching this episode, because, you know, I probably, I don't know. But more than likely you guys will have already seen it, or if you haven't, you'll have noticed that there are more Black Ops videos and more Madden videos because I'll do more stuff. But yeah, that's the first recording session. I don't know where I was going with that whole train of thought. Anyway, so now that we've successfully walked around, looked at everything, and found absolutely nothing of interest except for the Big Valvowski, which wasn't the greatest of stories because he didn't really talk that much, and I don't think I did good enough job voicing him over. Doing a voiceover, whatever you want to say, voicing him over doesn't sound right. There's something weird about it. Anyway, we'll go ahead and jump in the match. We got DDP, Bubba Ray Dudley, Undertaker, and Raven. And though, you know, I'd love to watch this match, I'd rather skip it because you know, necessity with the time and all that. Undertaker ended up winning it. That was not a surprise. Matt Hardy and Rikishi. I could really screw with the King of the Ring and decide who wins. Ooh, should I? I don't know. Sometimes that really like backfires, and you know, I go in to do something to take only like 2-3 minutes up. Screw it, no. Rikishi won like I said he would. Alright, so it's gonna be Rikishi versus Edge, and I think Edge is gonna win that one. I might actually watch that match at the King of the Ring, or when the King of the Ring's finally done, which will probably be in the next video. That's wonderful. I get to face Big Show! Yay! Aren't I lucky? Anyway, the reason why I might want to watch that one is because, one, it's the King of the Ring, and I think everybody wants to see the King of the Ring. And if you don't, I'm sorry, but I do. And number 2, I really love Rikishi's theme song. You know, Too Cool is one of my favorite groups for their theme song. In this game, it's You Look Fly Today, which is alright. It's a decent theme song, but it's not my favorite. I prefer their other song, which name escapes me for the moment. But it has one of those lines from Godzilla, which is funny, and it really works out for it. So it's great. That's good stuff. We're coming up on about 10.5 minutes, and I know that I always do this. I always am like, "Ooh, gosh, you got a lot of time, guys," but I just don't want to be doing too much, making the videos too long, and have you guys get bored with it. That's never something that I want to do, and it could happen. It's probably happened already with some of my other videos. Speaking of my other videos, at the moment that I am recording this, my first video, the introduction to the Jackhammer 13, is at like 28 views, which I'm really happy about. You know, it's been like what, about a month since I started up the channel, and I already got 28 views. That's pretty cool for me. I you know, would love to see more. Obviously, I think anybody would love to see more on their channel. Yep, you're done, bro. Flashback. No, never mind. Now we'll flashback. There we go. Let's get out of this ring. Oh shoot, we got a black screen, and it didn't do it for long. Oh no, there it goes. There it goes. I don't know why it does black screens. I don't know what's the purpose of it. It's probably just too much for my TV and computer to handle at the same time. Nope, you're not gonna do that. There you go, good down. Also, for those of you who might have been wondering, if you did watch the Madden videos, and you did watch all the other stuff that we did over the weekend and stuff, you probably wonder why did that take me down first? I had my move first. Get out of here, game. You probably wonder why we didn't talk that much during the Madden. And there are multiple reasons for that. One, we had a batch of cookies with us, and we were eating the crap out of those. You know, that was always fun. It's always fun to get cookies and record and, you know, just goof off on a Saturday. You gotta have those days every now and again, and that was one of those. Speaking of which, I did mention that I was at 193, well, not 140. I was at 193. I checked it last night, and it was at like, no, I checked it this morning, and it was at 194. But that was after I ate breakfast and all that. So I highly doubt it's moved much over this time period since Saturday. Even though I did eat a bunch of cookies and stuff, I don't think it moved very much, which is good. I went out and took a run and realized I'm in really bad shape. I ran for about like 2-3 minutes, and then I was like, good God, I am tired as crap. So I just walked the rest of the path, I guess, because I just couldn't handle it. I don't want to overstress my body so that, you know, I end up hurting something, because I'm not very, you know, knowledgeable on what exactly I need to do to keep myself fit and clean and stuff like. Oh shoot! Black screen momentarily blinded me. Okay, thanks, Big Show. So yeah, shit. What was I talking about? Ooh, no, Brain Buster, huh? All right, I'm not gonna do the finishing move. I'll wait a second. All right, flashback. Now we'll do the finishing move. Gotta have that flashback. All right, can I fit him? Can I reach him? I can. I can reach him. That's the game. 1, 2, and a 3. We got him. So yeah, I realized I was really unfit, and being a teenager and stuff, if I keep at it now and get fit now, I won't have to worry about it when I'm 20, 30, 40 years old and have to have, you know, knee surgery because I have too much weight on my knees after like 15 years of weighing over 200 pounds of like pure fat. You know, I'll have muscle built up, I'll build up the bones and stuff so that they're, you know, doing alright, because I'll have calcium and stuff if I have my good diet like I continue doing. And, you know, I want to just stay healthy. And I was actually, I was inspired to do this. I have a link to his channel. I was inspired to do this by, crap, his name escapes me. He did a Let It Go cover Oh, hey, look, it is King of the Ring. He did a Let It Go cover, which is from the movie Frozen, as well as a bunch of other stuff. But he did this series, Week of Determination, and other things like that. And he was inspired by somebody else, but I was inspired by him because he was at like 204, which was roughly where I was, and he wants to get down even further. And he's been going to the gym and doing stuff regularly. I think he's out in college doing his stuff. And I just got a text from my mom. Call Dad when you can. Okay, I shall. Anyway, and he really inspired me to kind of do the same, except I'm not gonna have, you know, like a vlog of it. I'm just gonna be like, yo guys, guess what? I went from this down to this weight. And though you probably are like, that's bullshit, Michael. There's no way you went from 200 to 193 in the period of like 4 weeks. And honestly, I think that the scale was wrong. I think I was only at like 195 at that point in time, because I had like everything on, and I don't know why they decide to, you know, let you wear your jeans and the belt and all that stuff when you step on a scale, and then take that as your accurate measurement, because that's not what it is. So it was probably about 195, and I only lost about 2 pounds in this time period, which is good. Still, because I haven't been doing enough, honestly. You know, I'm not going super hardcore. I'm just taking walks around the place, getting outside, you know, getting some vitamin D so that I don't have to take my vitamin D pills, which I, you know, don't really like, but I don't hate them. Anyway, so I was inspired to do this series. And then I was watching one of my other YouTubers that I like to watch, because being a teenage kid, that's what kids do. They either watch YouTube or they play video games like I did today, or they'll watch anime or read manga or something. And I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but if you don't want to hear the rest of this story, just go ahead and click off the video and wait to the next one, or click on the next one, whatever. But anyway, so I was watching Drifter, who is also linked on my channel. Caleb Hiles. Caleb Hiles is the dude who did the first series that I was talking about that inspired me. Anyway, so Drifter was doing the same thing. He had Gamer Fitness or something like that that he did last year. And he sort of did every other week or something. He would be like, yo guys, guess what? I lost a little bit of weight. Or he'd be like, guys, I completely went off the regiment and I gained a couple pounds. Or he'd be like, yeah, you know, I'm going to give away stuff. And I was like, dude, there's a lot of people on YouTube. I mean, I only saw 2 so far, but there's a whole bunch of others that I, you know, wouldn't look for. But I mean, there's people on YouTube who are thinking about this just like I am. And I think that's really interesting that, you know, people have thought about this just as much as I have, and that people have such a, I don't know, uniform mindset in some things. You know, I need to get fit, I need to stay healthy, I need to stay active, or I really don't give a shit, you know. There's no middle ground in some things, and I guess that's kind of interesting. Maybe I'm just being a complete idiot, because I do that sometimes. You can leave a like in the comment, like or a comment in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video, or if you enjoyed my rants about random stuff that makes absolutely no sense. Very much. This is then the Jackhammer 13 signing out.